I get the privilege of introducing the first speaker today. And I'm telling you this, I was a team leader for Keller Williams. I ran a 500 agent office. I had many superstar Keller Williams trainers come in, but my favorite by far of all time, the guy just sat there and it was like I was blown away. Bill Pipes, everybody. He's in the house. Get him up here. The man, the myth, the legend, Bill Pipes! Woo!
Love you. How about it, coach? What's up?
Bill Pipes, everyone.
Let's go, baby. Right on. How you guys doing? Hold on, it's day 3. Build the fire. How you guys doing? Are you alive? Are you excited? Are you full of energy right now? Like, do me a favor, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. We can't do that sitting down, man. Put a big smile on your face. I want you to look at that good-looking guy or gal that you're standing next to. Look him up and down and go, you look sexy this morning, baby. Look a little sexy this morning. And with all, Valdez, great to see you, man. With all the energy you can muster, look at me, guys. Look them dead in the eyes. And I want you to go, baby, I'm alive, excited, and full of energy, and give them and 5 people around you a high five. And let's get started. Give it to them right now. Let's go. Yes. All righty. So, grab your seats, grab your seats, grab your seats. Oh, man. Now we're warming up. Now we're blowing on that ember. Man, what a run it's been the last 9 months. How many of you guys have had some ups, some downs, some sideways? Like, it's been like one of those men or women that you dated, like the market has been, that could never make up their damn mind, right? It's like, I'm good, I'm bad, I'm in, I'm out, I'm whatever, right? So, but here's the thing, I know that more than anyone right now, okay, so, but here's the thing I want you guys to get, is this market, can we get the slides up? Slides up? My commitment over the course of the 30 minutes, it's quick, I got like 7 minutes now, or 23 minutes after all that, like you guys high-fiving and stuff, is this. I want you guys moved. I want you inspired. I want you confident. I want you recognizing, I heard something that they said, $1 million. My belief is this as a coach, and I've done this for years. Every single one of you needs to be earning $1 million a year. If not, what the hell are you doing in real estate? What are you doing in real estate? And so the game here is for you to be the disruptor in your marketplace. This market has disrupted a lot of agents. But see, what I want you to do, right, EXP with your business, I want you to go in, I want you to disrupt the market. I want you to be the Elon Musk. I want you to be the Steve Jobs. I want you to be, the Oprah Winfrey. That's who you are, or else you wouldn't be in this damn room to begin with, right, guys? So today I'm going to give you 3 simple things because I've got you for about 30 minutes. And the way I'm going to look at this is that this is a 30-minute coaching session. I've conducted right now about 115,000 coaching sessions. It's a boatload, right? Okay, probably 55,000 hours of coaching. That's my jam. That's what I love to do. I had a real estate team, sold that real estate team, had a mortgage company through 2007, 8, and 9. Yes, and I'm still here standing, right? Whew, right? But the key is this. Check this out, guys. Change is inevitable, right? Change is inevitable. This market has been changing underneath agents, and it has wiped some agents out. You guys get that? It has taken them out of the business. I got a good buddy of mine. His name is Marcus Larea. Marcus, I coach. He's down in Florida. I love Marcus, right? Marcus said to me, he goes, Pipes, it's really interesting as I'm recruiting right now, about 30% of the people who are coming into the business are no longer getting into the business right now. People that had said yes, right? I'll work on, I'll come in. Now, they're now working with another script. Do you know what that script is, those that aren't in the business? Do you want fries with your burger, ma'am? See, once upon a time, that right there was our mode of transportation. Then all of a sudden, something came in called, Ford said, hey, I'm going to mass produce cars, automobiles. And you know what people said to him? You're crazy. It's not going to happen. They outlawed the cars in certain cities and said you can't have them there because it disrupts the horses. Turn to your partner and just go, disrupt the horses, baby. And all of a sudden this came in. You want to remember this? Anyone remember when the Fisker was the first electric car? Remember that, guys? Fisker came out. Fisker was like, you know, they were first to market. They weren't best to market, right? You don't have to be first to market. You guys get that, right? You have to be best to market. Look, EXP is best to market, period, right? So when you really look at it. So Elon Musk said, hey, you know what? I want to do what Ford did. I want to bring an affordable electric car because Fisker was very unaffordable, right? Bring an affordable car to the population, disrupt it. All of a sudden, the combustion engine is going to become a thing of the past within the course of probably the next 20 years, period. Okay? We will become a anomaly. It will be something we have and say, hey, I got a Ford Mustang. It still runs on gas, right? But see, here's the key. Yeah, what's gas, right? I said this to a bunch of guys at Build. I said, the market isn't shifting, it's shifted. But here's what I added on. I said, and it continues to shift today, doesn't it, guys? Over the course of, look, November was officially what we're hearing from NAR, officially what we're hearing from The Economist. That was the bottom of the real estate market. How many of you guys felt that? No, come on, like October, I was leading a seminar in October. I swear to goodness, every orifice inside of that room of the 600 people, you could put a coal someplace in the body and a diamond would be shot out within 5 minutes. That's how tight everyone was, right? Fear, doubt, cynicism, resignation, like it was a legit, and you guys felt it. How many of you guys felt that? Maybe you didn't feel it in October, but maybe your commissions felt it in January. Right? Right? Because remember, we got that 60, 90-day lag period, right? But see, here's the deal that I want you guys to understand. Last recession, are we in a recession, guys? Yes or no? I'm sorry, are we in a recession? Yeah. Absolutely, 100%. In the last recession, there was a 17% increase in the number of millionaires. There was a 19% increase in their net worth. Look at that. Think about it for a second, okay? Just for a second. Right? What that means is during times of chaos, during times of adversity, during times of challenges, there is more opportunity in the market than there ever has been before. There are more millionaires made during chaotic times than there are during times that are great. Turn to your partner and go, that's you, that's now, right now. Right now, right? Right now, this is it. That's why you're in this damn room to begin with. Now check it out. Why were they able to do that? Now understand, that last recession was 2008. Was that a doozy, yes or no? Woo! There's some heat on that one. What I want you guys to recognize, though, is there were also people that went BK. There's also a lot of people that lost their houses. I'm not devaluing that recession. What I'm saying is you've got to look at things a little bit differently. You've got to innovate. You've got to be Musk. You've got to be Ford. You've got to be those individuals that are thinking of where's the opportunity. Now, here's why that 17% increase in the number of millionaires and that 19% increase in existing millionaires' net worth happened. What did they do? What's number one up here? They educated themselves. That's why you're in this room. Get smarter. Learn. What do I say? What strategy is working? Number two, what does it say? They made adjustments to what? To their model. The shit you were doing 6 months ago, if you're still doing that, it's only a matter of time before you're out of the business. I was thinking about you guys this morning, and I was like, you know, as a speaker and having done this and probably spoken to 500,000, maybe 600,000 people, I'm like a massage therapist, Gene, right? I'm like, how much pressure do they need today? I'm going to hit you guys smack dab and punch you in the throat. Because if you don't get this today, you will get it 6, 12 months, and you won't be in this room. And guys, I mean that with all love and sincerity in my heart. I want you to know that. Because if one of my uncle, God rest his soul, he's passed away. He was he had oversight of all in Okinawa of all the military for the Marines. Veterans, raise your hand. All veterans, get them up. Get them up. No, come on, give it to them, guys. Like, let's go. Thank you all for making the sacrifices for us to be able to be in a room like this and the freedom to be able to have these conversations, guys. Like, legit. But here's what my uncle said, badass Marine. He said, the more you sweat in training, the less you bleed in battle. The more you sweat in training, the less you bleed in battle. I want you sweating your ass off today. as I'm talking to you guys. I want this to resonate. You got to educate yourself. You got to make adjustments to the model. You got to double down on the fundamentals of your business. That's the thing that you're going to get today from me in the next 15 minutes. You are going to get clarity. Clarity is power. Power moves you forward. And you're going to be able to actually look at 3 fundamentals that you can use that I guarantee you they'll make the next, 9, 10, 12 months, the rest of your career, right? Something that is, almost dropped the F-bomb and I didn't. So close. Really close. Did you see that? It like squeaked. I thought about it, Gene, in my head, right? They'll make you freaking iconic. And not just iconic in terms of the money that you're earning, but iconic in terms of the parent that you are, iconic in terms of the man or woman that you are, iconic in terms of what you're doing for your community. That's a true icon in my mind. The money just actually is a representation of the freedom that you get to be able to actually pour back into the community, period. Does that make sense, guys? Good. They acted quick. Now, this is the key. They acted quickly and they acted decisively. This is not a ponder market, period. This ain't it. This is a market where you got to get off your ass. You got to do it fast. And do me a favor, turn to your partner and look at them up and down and go, and you got some booty to work off, baby. Just a little bit. Tiny, tiny bit. So you got to act quickly. You got to act decisively. Because the longer you wait, the deeper your damn hole gets. Does that make sense? The longer you're busy thinking, the less you're in action. The less you're in action, the more the market gets ahead of you. The more the market gets ahead of you, the higher the probability that it's going to chew you up, spit you out, and you're going to be out of the business. I've seen it happen. Been through multiple recessions. So should you be afraid? I don't know. Okay, do me a favor. Turn to your partner, give them the I'm afraid look really quick, like with some drama, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Show them I'm afraid. Should you be afraid? Here's the key that I'm going to share with you guys. Should you be afraid? Only if you don't have the skills. Is this a skill-based market, guys? Yes or no? Do you need to know what to say, how to say it, and be able to do it effectively over and over again? Zero doubt. You have to develop, now this is new. This is something new that I'm talking about. Standards, baby. The people who move the world simply have greater standards of themselves. They demand more of themselves than anybody else ever does. Why is this room full? Because Brent and James demanded more of themselves than anybody else. Why is it that there are people, give them a freaking round of applause. Come on, man. And here's the other thing. I call this the trifecta. You're going to see this. I'm going to put it up on the board for you. Skills, standard, strategies. Skills, standard, strategies. Write that down. I want you taking notes, right? Skills, standard, strategies. And jump over that. But here's the thing I want you to get. When the market was good, there was people bitching and complaining and moaning about the fact that there were no listings. Sounds like right now. When the market was bad, and I'm going to use arbitrarily good, bad, etc. When the market was bad, people bitching, complaining, and moaning about the fact that they couldn't get their buyers to go under contract. There are people, it's never the market, guys, it's always whom. Turn to partner and go, it's you, babe. No, I mean really give it to them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's you. This is the trifecta. I'm going to give this to you. I'm going to give you the strategies in the next 15 minutes. Skills, standards, and strategies. I call it S3 that leads to S4. You get your skills right and know what to say. You run plays that work, i.e. strategies that are effective. And you have standards. And standards are nothing more than a series of disciplines, rituals, routines, and guidelines that you do not go below, right? Then I guarantee you'll get the big S, which is success. These 3 small S's lead up to the big S, which is success. So let's hop into it. Here's your number 1. By the way, last year, average person that I coach, and I'm going to share this with you not to impress you. I'm going to share this with you to impress upon you how critical it is that you follow the guidance I'm going to give you today. Is that fair enough, guys? The shit I'm giving you is proven. It is not theory. It's not hypothetical, right? It is based upon all the individuals and the teams and the team members that I coach. So when I give this to you, you can adopt it, you can use it, and know with certainty and feel certain and feel powerful that it's going to work for you. Fair enough, guys? Do me a favor. Everyone just say, Coach, I'm all in, with a big smile on your face. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Coach, I am all in. Here we go. Here's your number one standard. Write down, I got to hunt daily. You got to hunt daily. Everyone say, I'm a salesperson. Actually, everyone say, I'm a great salesperson on the count of 3. And what do all great salespeople have to do? Hunt. And hunting in real estate means what? Okay. Say it again for me. Prospecting. There's no escaping. You have to prospect it. Look, guys, the best businesses that I coach, the best businesses that I've seen, there are people in this room, Amanda and Rodney Hurd, prospect every single day. Kim Renshaw prospects every single day, right? Tom Daves, these are some of my old coaching clients, prospect. Randy Bird prospects every single day. If you look at the greats that are inside of this room, right? If you want to build a fire like they've built, you got to get off your butt. You got to get on the phone. There's no escaping it. And the market was so good in 2022 that you forgot that. Turn to your partner and go, he's so talking to you right now, babe. Pay attention. You just show up and deals fall in your life. How many of you remember that? You're at a party and like 3 people go, oh my gosh, man, I just talked to this person. They want to, I don't know, buy a house. What do I need to do? Right? And you said, here, get in the car. And you drive out and you go, oh, we didn't get that one accepted. Let's go to another one. Oh, we didn't get that one accepted. We'll get another. Go to that one accepted. Don't worry, we're going to get one accepted. 8 times later, guess what happened? Under contract. But you didn't have to pick up the phone because the market was doing the heavy lifting for you, period. Right now, you got to flex that muscle of prospecting. And here's what I'm working on, by the way. Everyone say this for me with a big smile on your face. Are you ready? Come on. Like, sit up straight. Like you really mean it. On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Give it to me one more time. Come on. Turn to your other partner and tell them right now. Turn to your partner and go, I love. I call bullshit. It's the hardest part of our job. It's the most critical part of our job. It's the part that we actually push off the most, but it's the thing that you have to do that's going to drive your business forward, right? If you took one thing and you said over the course, and this is what I found in this market, this is this market specific, 1 hour a day equals survival. 1 hour a day equals survival. How do I know this? Because I've done the math, and really I won't go through all the specifics in terms of the math, but 1 hour a day will put you at about 10 transactions a year if you're doing 1 hour a day. For me, I don't know about you guys, that's not why I got in the business. Why'd you get in the business? To get by? Survive? Right? Take your kids on shitty vacations? No. You did it because you wanted to have a little bit of a bougie life. How many of you guys wanted the bouginess of life? Raise your hand, say aye. How many of you wanted the first class ticket instead of sitting back by the toilet? Clunk, clunk. Oh, there it goes again. Clunk, clunk. There's another one. Clunk, clunk. Oh, shit. God, I should have made my calls, right? 1 hour a day will get you about 9, 10, 11 transactions a year for most human beings. And that's based upon 125 conversations that someone has equals a transaction. Make sense, guys? 125 equals a transaction. If you're making 6 or 7, I've done all the math. 2 hours a day, you're growing. Your business is growing, right? At 2 hours a day, you're going to do probably 18 to 20 transactions per year, 18 to 20 transactions per year inside this room, 180, 200, 250, $250,000. Hey, it's getting a little bit better, isn't it, guys? Okay, 250, you're having the life that you want to, and you have the freedom to make the choices to be able to actually do the things that you want to do that you can't do if you're not prospecting all the time, period. 3's the magic. That's a honeypot. That's where the savages live. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, 3 hours a day. Now, some of you, I just lost you, right? I lost you at 2, I think, some of you guys. You're like, 2 every day? That's a week for me. Yeah, I get it. But you know what? Here's the thing I want you to understand. How many of you have had something happen in your life that forced you to make a change, and you fundamentally became something different than you were prior to that thing that forced you to make a change? Raise your hand. Say aye. Turn to your partner and go, this time is just like that time. Why? Because I don't give a shit if you guys aren't prospecting at the level that you need to right now, right? If the pain gets hard enough, would you pick up the phone and make calls? And the answer is definitively yes. So here's what I would do if I was coaching you. I'd say, look at all the shit that you don't have, that if you were making calls that you would have, and think about how your life would be if you were earning $100,000 more, $125,000. Do me a favor, 30 seconds right now. If I gave you $125,000 to $200,000 more in your pocket right now, right? Would your life be different? Yes or no? Yes. tell your partner, you guys each have 15 seconds. Give them the one thing that you would be able to do that you can't do that this would make possible for you. Go, 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 go. Clock's counting. It's better, isn't it? Okay, when you think about that and what you could have and what it could do for you and what it could do for the people around you. All righty. Hey, guys. Shh. It's better, isn't it? I'm sorry. Is that life better? Yes or no? Yes. You can create it every single day. And here's the simple process. Ready? Call it the 3x5 daily plan. This is what I coach everybody to. Every single day. Going to make it really simple for you. You're going to talk to the 5 people that you know, friends, family members, individuals that you've worked with before, past clients, and you're just going to educate them on the market. Hey, Michael, how you doing? It's Bill Pipes over here with EXP. I noticed that you just came back from Mexico. How was that trip? Oh, Bill, that trip was great. Hey, listen, Michael, I'm just giving you a call back like I promised you I would every single quarter to give you a quick update on the market. So what questions do you have on the market? Gosh, Bill, I don't have any questions on the market. Oh, I can appreciate that, Michael. Would you like to know the value of your home and how much it actually has appreciated since the time that you bought it? Gosh, Bill, it has? Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that for you. That's a call to a past client. Does that make sense? Hey, Michael, while I've got you on the phone, who do you know that may be thinking about buying or selling or may have some questions in real estate right now? I'd love to reach out to them and provide them the same great service that I provide you over the course of the last 2 to 3 years. Do that 5 times a day. Number 2, talk to 5 people that you don't know. That's where the growth is. Make sense, guys? That's where the growth is. The growth comes in the people that you don't know. Your online leads, your Zillow, your Google pay-per-click, your open houses, expireds, for sale by owners, right? The traditional growth portion of the business. And then last is the big one, which is you got to follow up with your leads. Does that make sense, guys? Now, I know, watch. There's a conversation inside this room of attraction about how amazing it is to be part of this organization and why people should be part of it. Do you know what the most sexy and most attracting thing is for you? When you're freaking producing. When you're selling a boatload of real estate, my friends, people are attracted to that. Turn to your partner and go, I'm attracted to you right now, baby. Day 3 of the real estate conference. Here we go. Hail Mary pass tonight. Number 2, your number 1 skill. I just gave you the number 1 discipline. Number 1 discipline is your prospecting. Number 2 skill is this right here, my friends. This is so critical. My good buddies over at Keeping Current Matters. How many of you guys are members of KCM, Keeping Current Matters? If you are not, I highly recommend it. KCM, Keeping Current Matters, right? You have got the salesperson. Everyone say, I'm a great salesperson. 1, 2, 3. I'm a great salesperson. The salesperson that will win the game is the one that is the most educated, because when you're educated and informed, you have confidence, and knowledge equals confidence. Ignorance equals fear. Why don't you pick up the phone and make calls? You don't pick up the phone and make calls because you don't know what to say. You're ignorant in the conversation. You're not an ignorant person, but you're ignorant in the conversation. Does that make sense, guys? When you build that knowledge, you want to have conversation. When you build that knowledge, you want to reach out. When you build that knowledge, it empowers you to be able to take action. The narrative, there's 2 narratives. The narrative for yourself and the narrative for your clients. Number 1, I want you guys to recognize something. Your responsibility of a leader is to define reality. What is the reality of the normal consumer out there right now when it comes to the real estate market? What's their hallucination, if you will? It's the end of the world. It's coming to an end. Oh my gosh, I was with an Uber driver. The Uber driver, I was over in the East Coast, and I talked to him, and real estate came up, and I was there leading a seminar, and he said to me, he goes, yeah, the market's really good, but I heard it's going to drop by 50% in the next 90 days. I'm like, oh, really? Everyone's got their hallucination, right, guys? And they're not wrong. This is the key. They are not wrong. They are uninformed. Our job, our number 1 job, and what I teach is I call it education-based, data-driven selling. Education-based, data-driven selling. That I use data to do the heavy lifting, to be able, and I prospect to find people that are motivated enough to listen. Does that make sense, guys? Right? I don't spend my time trying to create motivation where there is no motivation. I spend my time prospecting to find people who are motivated. Listen to what I just said to you because it's so important. Stop trying to convince people who are not motivated to get motivated. Instead, pick up the phone and talk to people that you don't know to be able to see who you can find that is motivated, then educate them so that based upon their situation, they can make intelligent and informed decisions to move forward or not. Make sense, guys? That's the freaking game. So, 4 cornerstones to controlling the narrative. Number 1, your knowledge. You've got to be studying every single day, guys. You got to be on Keeping Current Matters, Housing Wire. Inman is okay. It's more like the National Enquirer right now. So... it really is. Like Brad used to do it. God bless you, Brad used to do a freaking amazing job. And now it's like, who's sleeping with who in business, right? So, and what baby was born from an alien? I mean, it's... so, Housing Wire. Here's my go-to sources. Housing Wire. Ivy's... I'd write these down, by the way. Housing Wire. Keeping Current Matters is a staple. You have to have it. Ivy Zellman. She has a free report. Zellman, Z-E-L-L-M-A-N. She has a free report. She also has a paid report. If you have a big organization inside of EXP, then it is perfectly all right for you to invest in that because it's a couple of $1,000s a year. But what a great tool to be able to bring back and say, hey, organization, hey, crew, I want to educate you on what's going on. Here's a value add that I'm going to bring to you that you can use with your clients. Knowledge of the local MLS data, your belief that it's still... do you believe it's still a good time to buy a home? I'm sorry, do you? Yes or no? Yes. Next 45 days are going to be the best 45 days for a buyer to buy a home. Why? Because the banks failed. And when the banks failed, people went, oh shit, right? Okay, 20% of the market pulled out at that point. Interest rates dropped down, right? So you have 20% less competition. You have rates that have actually come down, and they're still doing some weirdness right now, right? And on top of that, you got the natural increase of inventory that's occurring right now in most markets. So watch this. Hey, buyer, right? Would you like to have less competition? Yes. There's 20 to 30% less, and they will be that way for the next 45 days. Would you like to have more to choose from? Yes. Awesome. Inventory naturally increases by 15% here in the Sacramento area during this time. Would you like to pay less and have more affordability? Yes, and let's do this while the interest rates are 45 days, guys. This is the time right now. You need to be on the phone having that conversation. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, good. Now, by the way, that was us fishing in a stocked pond where we caught 164 fish in 2 hours. It's unreal. Just like this damn market. It was unreal. 2020, 32%, 2021, 18%, 2022, 7%, 2023, here's what we're going to see. That's the projection. That's it. We're going backwards. Everyone turn to your partner and go, no, notice the energy right now. Holy shit. It was like, what did he just say? Turn to your partner and go, yes. Yes. Turn to me and say, yes. Why? Because it's going to get rid of the dumbasses in the business that shouldn't have been there in the first place. National Association of Realtors said 30% of the real estate agents are going to be gone in the next 18 months. Don't laugh. Don't clap. It could be you, man. Look to the left, look to the right, look to the left, look to the right. Look to your left, look to your right. Based upon these stats, one of the 3 of you is gone. Choose who it is, which is going to be you, it's not going to be me. So guys, check this out. But I think the most important thing, really quick here, we got 2 minutes left. The most important thing is this, my friends. It's going to go up in 2024. It's going to go up in 2025. It's going to go up in 20. It's going to go up. It is just a normal market. Does that make sense, guys? That's the thing I want you to understand. A 3% appreciation curve in a real estate market is a normal market. You got used to 18 and 20%. That was unreal. That wasn't it. 3% is normal. You have to actually educate, inform, and guide your clients to be able to recognize that. And real estate has always performed over time. Okay? Because if you are not convinced, you are not convincing. Here's what I'd recommend that you guys do. Every single one of you, while you're here, need to shoot a why the recession does not mean a housing crisis video. For the last 6 recession, values of real estate have increased anywhere from 3.5% to 5%. Now, here's what I'll tell you. I think if rates go down, stay down, I think that 1.6%, where most of my economist friends are talking, is going to be 0%. It's going to be a flat market. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, that's my perception. My perception, take it for what it's worth. Anyway, these are some stats that you can use. It's inside the deck as well, too. By the way, I said this to you guys back in August, those of you in Build. You need to spend less time talking to each other about the changing market, more time communicating, educating our clients about the reality of this market, period, guys. Okay? So in the last 1 minute and 12 seconds, last is this. Develop a championship mindset. You guys get the choice every single day. Blue pill, red pill. How many of you guys remember the Matrix? Do you want reality or do you want fantasy land? This is going to be a challenging market. It requires an update. Oh, who is that guy? Brent? By the way, I had a picture. We'll talk later. So, I got denied. The man, the myth, the legend. The year was 2010. I was leading an event I was leading a bold event. And we were in Sacramento. And it's no wonder, I'm going to talk to you only. You guys get to actually be part of this conversation. It's no wonder that it wasn't a church. Because I honestly believe that God was moving in our lives at that time. I didn't know who the hell you were, to tell you the truth. All I knew is that here was this guy, and he was like... That's all I knew. And he played full out. I didn't know he was the team leader that built Sacramento. I didn't know that he was one of the top agents. I just knew that here was a guy whose energy was contagious to me and who I freaking fell in love with immediately. I didn't know what was going to happen in our paths. Dude, I would not be... This is a really big day today, guys. A really big day. It's the first day I can stand on stage and say, I don't work for anyone else. I work for my own coaching company. And it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for a conversation we had 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago, when I was thinking about making the move, you said, you got this. It's your time. And you've done that for a lot of people, countless people, everyone inside this room right now. And I think we all owe it to you to give you just the most enormous round of applause. And I just want to tell you, I love you. I'm so grateful God brought you into my life. And I'm so grateful you are my brother from another mother. Can you guys clap it up for Brent, please? Now, let's talk about this last bit and then we're done. You are all heroes on a hero journey. I need 30 more seconds. Do you guys realize that? You are a hero. Turn to your partner and go, I'm heroic, baby. Same hero journey that Brent is on, you are on right now, period. My favorite hero journey is this, the story of Prometheus. This is called One Big Fire. Do you know the story of Prometheus, guys? Prometheus went into Olympus, stole the fire of the gods, brought it back down, and it represents strategy, represents process, it represents system. He brought the ability to create fire from the gods. Look at me, my friends. Welcome to frickin' Olympus. It's what this room is right now. You have been given the fire. It's in your hand. But see, when you go back from here, here's the challenge. When you're out of this room, it's just you and the world. And every single day, if you love Brent, which I know you guys did, and you guys clapped it up, and your heart, and I felt that, then you blow that fire every single day. You blow it by making your calls. You blow it by practicing your scripts. You blow it by actually pushing into your people. You blow it by, doing everything you can to serve your clients. You are Prometheus. You have the ability, just like all the gods, to be able to bring life into your organization, into this organization of EXP, into the people that you love, but it requires hard work. My friends, it's game on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Woo! Bill Bob!